These guys are resourceful in their plan. They're like, let's just, we're getting our friend to Jesus. We're not quitting. We're not giving up just because it got hard, just because we couldn't do it because there was too much crowding. Like these guys were resilient. These guys were incredibly full of faith. And what an amazing act of friendship that when they heard about Jesus, they were like, we got to get our friend to this person. We've got to get our friend this kind of healing touch. I I'm blown away just thinking and meditating on that. It's such a short story, and you can just really ponder what these people must have really been like, and what this entire as this situation is unfolding, like what that must have looked like is incredible. They get this guy up to the roof and they cut a hole in the roof. Understand this is someone else's house. And Jesus is this very big deal. He's becoming this very big deal. And there's all these people gathered around him. And so I would say that this action would be more than frowned upon. The idea of cutting a hole in the roof of someone else's house would probably be, I don't know if it's a crime. I don't know how the legal system works there, but it would have been something, not just like, oh, well, that's a good secondary solution. I doubt the homeowner was like, "Oh, no problem. We'll patch that up tomorrow. Good idea, guys." Right? Like this would have been quite the act to cut a hole in someone else's roof. And they did it anyway. They took risk for their friend. I mean, there's so many layers to the depth of the level of this friendship and the depth of the level of their faith. They were not going to be deterred from getting this done, from making this happen, because they knew and believed so strongly. It wasn't a hope and a prayer. It wasn't like, we're going to take our friend to this guy and he's going to pray over him and then maybe he'll get better. That was not the level of faith that they had. So, no, especially to perform these types of actions. Their faith was so strong that nothing was going to deter them. They were getting their friend to Jesus. And they were being incredibly resourceful and thoughtful to even come up with this backup plan of cutting a hole in the roof.